Would you like to manifest more abundance, more money, more success, more freedom, more love, more happiness, or whatever else your heart desires, but you don't know how? Maybe you've tried the law of attraction. Maybe you've tried to make it work for you only to realize that it doesn't really work for you. It's not all that easy to manifest what your heart desires. Well, did you know that the Akashic Records can actually help you manifest your heart desires with more ease and elegance, and it actually can work for you? Well, if you're not quite sure what exactly the Akashic Records are or how they can actually help you manifest, then stay tuned, because in this video today I want to share with you how the Akashic Records can actually help you manifest your heart's desires with more ease, with more elegance, and things actually working for you where you don't spin your wheels trying to manifest and nothing is happening. So stay tuned. Hello there, beautiful soul. In case you don't know me, in case you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kay Sanders. I'm a divine messenger and celestial healer, and I'm here to assist awakening souls on their spiritual awakening journey to really awaken to their power within so they can create more success, abundance, freedom, and prosperity in their life, all while making a bigger impact in the world. Now, if you're new to my channel, I want to invite you, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release new content every Tuesday and every Thursday. So let's talk about the Akashic Records. What exactly are the Akashic Records and how they can really help you manifest your heart's desire? Now, I'm not going to go into too much details as far as what exactly the Akashic Records are, but I do have a video I feel that I want to invite you to watch. I put the link in the description below. It talks about what exactly are the Akashic Records. In today's video, I really want to focus on how the Akashic Records can help you manifest. But just real quick, I just want to touch on what the Akashic Records are, just to give you a quick overview. Think of it as your soul's library of all lifetimes, where you can really get guidance about just about any area of your life where you're feeling stuck, where you're feeling challenged, and especially also with the manifesting, you can also find out more about what's holding you back. So think of it as the oracle of your soul. That's one of the terms that my guides had shared with me, and I kind of like it because it really boils down to that you have questions, you can go to your Akashic Records, and you can access your Akashic Records and get guidance around that, so you can tap into your soul's blueprint. So it's really powerful, and if you would like to, if you know a little bit about the Akashic Records and you feel like called to actually learn more about the Akashic Records, maybe also how you can tap into your own Akashic Records, I want to invite you to check out a training series that I just released. It's a 6-day challenge to help you access and work with your Akashic Records. So it's a really powerful training, so I'll put the link below. If you feel called to learn more about how you can work with the records, I think you're going to love this training, and I would love for you to join me in the 6-day training. So let's talk about how this Akashic Records can really help you. So there's really 6 ways that the Akashic Records can help you manifest your heart's desires with more ease, with more elegance, and things actually working out for you. So the first thing is you can uncover what is it that you truly desire. You can tap into your soul's desires, your soul's blueprint. Now, real quick, what is your soul's blueprint? It's basically the blueprint for your life in this lifetime. Each lifetime you have a soul's blueprint, because each lifetime you have different life lessons you need to learn. Maybe there's certain things that you haven't learned before and you're bringing that with you. So your soul's blueprint is basically put together before your soul enters each lifetime. So it already knows, like your soul's blueprint knows exactly how to become successful, how to manifest the things that you want, what is holding you back, what life lessons you're meant to learn, everything. So think of it really, it's your blueprint. Your blueprint for this lifetime on how to become successful, how to live your life, how to tap into your soul's mission, everything. So as we're talking about manifesting, you too can tap into your soul's blueprint on how do you best manifest. Now, I often do readings for my clients around financial abundance because we all want to become more successful or have more financial abundance. So I do readings around financial abundance, about life purpose, and also success, on how to really become successful, because your soul blueprint holds all the answers to any of those questions that you have. So first thing is you get to tap into your soul's blueprint. That's one of the first things, the most important things about your Akashic Records. You get to tap into your soul's blueprint. Now, the second thing is you get to uncover exactly what is holding you back from actually manifesting what you desire. So you can uncover any limiting beliefs that you might have, any old stories, any blocks that are actually hindering you from actually manifesting it. Because, I mean, you know, as you're growing up, you're learning certain things. You're being programmed with certain things that can then show up as you're trying to become successful, as you're trying to grow your business or make more money, whatever it is that you want to manifest, or even a loving partner. Well, you've experienced certain things in your life. So let's say you've had a really bad breakup early on. And part of you now believes that every woman or every guy is the same. They're just all players. They're not, you know, maybe you're not lovable or whatever it is. So with your Akashic Records, you will find out what exactly is holding you back from actually manifesting. What are those blocks that are hindering you from actually attracting the things that you want? Because if you've tried the law of attraction before, you probably realize that, well, you got to focus on the things that you want. You got to put out that energy, which is all fine. But the problem is if you have internal blocks, internal limiting beliefs, old stories that you have ingrained so deeply, it doesn't matter how much you visualize, how much you tune in and just put it out there and stay positive to attract what you want, it ain't happening. Because you have blocks within you that are keeping you from manifesting your heart's desire. Well, with the Akashic Records, you can find out exactly what that is. So you can uncover what are those beliefs that you have that are actually hindering you. What are the stories that you keep telling yourself on repeat, and usually the stuff is happening so deeply within that you're maybe not even consciously aware of what's happening, right? So you can uncover all that. But now, the third thing, let's go a little deeper. You can also get guidance around any past lives, any soul contracts, karmic cords that are also affecting you. Now, if you've had past lives where maybe you were beaten to death because you were on your spiritual path, you were sharing your message openly, and it wasn't going so well back then. Well, now in this lifetime, you may be afraid to really step it up and really share that you have spiritual gifts. Do your soul's work, because there's a part within you that is afraid that something from the past life is actually that is maybe on repeat. It can happen again. So your past lives and even soul contracts and karmic cords can affect you today as well. Now, soul contracts, just to give you a quick overview of that, soul contracts is you made certain agreements with different souls to learn specific lessons, to have certain experiences. Well, if, for example, you had a soul contract in a past life that you did not resolve, well, you keep carrying it with you in each lifetime. So, you want to clear those. You can also find out about that within the Akashic Records to clear them, to find out what exactly is holding back. Now, as far as karmic cords, now karma is not what goes around comes around. That's not what it is. It's specific life lessons that you are meant to learn to move forward. So if also in a past life you didn't learn a specific karmic lesson, well, it's going to keep staying with you until you learn the lesson, until you release it. And with the Akashic Records, you can find out exactly what are those karmic cords. Are there any soul contracts? What are the life lessons that you're meant to learn from this to move on? Because the thing is, once you learn or find out what exactly you're meant to learn, well, you don't have awareness, right? Then you can maybe focus on learning that, or maybe if it's something that can be cleared, you can then clear it. Which then brings me to the fourth piece. You can heal and release those interferences. Whatever you uncover within the Akashic Records, from past lives, soul contracts, karmic cords, or just experiences that you had in this lifetime and limiting beliefs, any blocks and interferences that are holding you back from manifesting that loving partner, getting in the best shape of your life, manifesting more money, more abundance, becoming successful in your business, whatever it is, once you have the guidance of what exactly is holding you back, then you can release and heal it within the Akashic Records. You can ask your guides, how can I clear that? How can I release that? Then The fifth way is that you can then rewrite your story. Now, once you healed and cleared and released everything, well, then you want to rewrite a new story, right? You can do that within the records to rewrite your story. So when you're healing and clearing those things, it actually collapses timelines. So even if it's something in a past life, it will then shift your timeline throughout all generation, all lifetimes, and it can have a ripple effect. Now, I've done a lot of healing on myself, and I've also seen it with a lot of my clients. When we do healing within the records, and also, I use light language, it has a ripple effect that it also then affects their immediate family as well. So the family doesn't need to do any healing. When you do your own healing, or whenever I did my own healing or with my clients, it had a ripple effect as well. So it's really, really powerful. So you can really rewrite that story within your records. And your record keepers, think of it as your guides that are really there. Your record keepers hold the key to your records, to your Akashic records. They're the ones that you will be working with whenever you enter the records, or if you ever get a reading, like I work with the Akashic record keepers from my clients to receive the guidance for them. But like I said, if you want to learn how you can do it yourself, check out that training series I mentioned, the 6-day challenge of how to access and work with your records. I really think you're going to love it, because I will teach you all of those steps on how to really do that, how to work with your Akashic record keepers to get the guidance, to find out exactly what is holding you back. And also, which also brings me to the 6th way of how the Akashic records can actually help you manifest your heart's desires. You can actually get guidance from your record keepers on how are you supposed to manifest whatever you want. If you want to grow a successful business, if you want to make more money, if you want to manifest that loving partner, whatever it is that you want to manifest, you can ask your guides, your record keepers, how am I supposed to do that? What are the best steps for me to take right now, moving forward, or over the next 30 days or whatnot, that will help me manifest whatever it is that I want? Your record keepers can give you that guidance because, like I said, you're tapping into your soul's blueprint. Within that soul blueprint, there's exact steps on exact ways of how you are meant to manifest, of what man or woman you're supposed to be with, how to attract whatever you want. They will also share with you what are some of the beliefs you now need to embody to be an energetic match to whatever it is that you want to manifest. So it's really so powerful. You can get all of that guidance within the Akashic Records. So if up until this point you tried manifesting, you tried a law of attraction, you tried affirmations and visualization and whatever else manifesting strategies are out there, and if it hasn't worked for you, then it's probably because there's something within you that is actually holding you back. Now, with the Akashic Records, you can find out exactly what that is. And if you want to learn more about that, check out that training. I think you're going to love it because it's going to teach you everything that you need to know about how to manifest with the Akashic Records. So there you go. There you have it on how the Akashic Records can actually help you manifest your heart's desires. I hope I was able to give you some guidance, some insights into the power that's really behind the Akashic Records. I know when I first started with the Akashic Records, I was amazed by all the amazing things that I was able to uncover about myself. And of course, then once I start working with my clients, about helping them find their path in life. So it's really, really a powerful tool to start manifesting whatever your heart desires. So thanks so much for tuning in. Now be sure to also check out that video about what exactly are the Akashic Records. If you're not quite sure, that will give you some insights in exactly what exactly the Akashic Records are and also how it can help you. But thanks so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.